90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7 Mid-Season Predictions. 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7 is nearing the midway point after an eventful start to the season. Season 7 features 6 couples, with Americans moving abroad for their international partners. While all of the couples have different reasons for not making America their home base, they're all facing similar struggles. The Americans have faced culture shock, while their partners have stressed over making their countries feel like home for them. Our 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7 Mid-Season Predictions. Each of the 6 couples on Season 7 have unique relationships and storylines. While some of the relationships are doing well, others seem to be hitting a breaking point. Of course, we wish that every season could end with all of the couples living happily ever after. However, based on how things have gone so far, we predict that may not be the case for everyone this season. Luke Berry and Madelaine Perez may end up canceling their wedding. Luke Berry and Madelaine Perez are one of the more complicated couples this season. While Luke decided to give up everything to move to Colombia, Madelaine hasn't exactly been impressed with him. She even went as far as blocking him before he arrived. Since Luke's arrival, he and Madelaine have consistently been fighting. A big issue for the couple is finances. Despite Luke being in a lot of debt, Madelaine expects him to spare no cost for her dream wedding. Tensions also hit a high when Madelaine discovered that there had been a stripper at Luke's bachelor party. If Luke and Madelaine keep finding themselves at odds, it's possible they might not make it to the altar. Greta Lynn might leave Matthew. Greta Lynn and Matthew seemed like one of the strongest couples at the start of Season 7. The couple seemed to have a fairy tale romance after meeting on a vegan dating app. After Greta decided to move to Matthew's home country of England, however, they began running into issues. Initially, Greta struggled with making herself feel at home in Matthew's parents' small village home. However, another issue has since arisen that could easily be a deal-breaker. Greta admitted that she isn't sure if she wants kids, whereas Matthew is set on becoming a father. If Greta decides that she definitely doesn't want children, she might end up leaving Matthew. Anthony and Manon Berryman could decide to move back to America. Anthony Berryman and his wife Manon Berryman have a unique storyline on Season 7. While the couple met in America, Manon was born and raised in France. However, Manon doesn't love her home country and was much happier living in America. Nonetheless, Anthony and Manon decided to move to France with their son Benjamin to save their marriage. Manon has made it very clear that she's unhappy living in France. Anthony seems to have been the motivator behind the move, although he doesn't seem to love it so far either. It's very possible that Manon could convince Anthony to move back to America, especially after running into some issues with her family. Chloe Fabiano might leave Johnny Fernandez after alleged cheating. Chloe Fabiano and Johnny Fernandez have been an interesting couple to watch this season. After meeting Johnny while on vacation in Aruba, Chloe packed up everything and moved there to be with him. However, Chloe doesn't completely trust Johnny. He previously took a trip with a goal, which Chloe considered cheating. Johnny claimed he didn't know they were official, but told Chloe that he wanted to be with her from then on. Since arriving in Aruba, Chloe has had some serious trust issues with Johnny. She went spying on him at work as she doesn't feel confident that he isn't still flirting with tourists. Furthermore, the mid-season trailer teases Chloe finding another girl's earrings in Johnny's house. This could be a sign that Johnny cheated. If he did, Chloe could very well decide to leave him and go back to America. 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way is available to stream on Discovery+. Tell us, what are your mid-season predictions for The Other Way Season 7? Which couples do you think will end up together? Do you think anyone will break up?